Welcome to my channel, Learn and Earn, to live your life on your own terms. You're welcome to my channel, Learn and Earn Academy. And today in this video, we are going to talk about check. Now, what is check? You are going to learn everything about check in this video. So if you like this video, you can press the like button, subscribe to our channel, and share it on social media. Help us to spread education in this beautiful world. Now, what is a check? Now, check is a document which orders a bank to pay a particular amount of money from a person's account to another individual's or company's account in whose name the check has been made or issued. Now, the check is utilized to make safe, secure, and convenient payments. It serves as a secure option since hard cash is not involved during the transfer process. Hence, the fear or loss or theft is minimized. Now, there are different modes of financial payments which are successfully used by individuals, firms, and corporate organizations. Now, out of these various options, a check is an important negotiable instrument which can also be transferred by simple delivery options. Okay. So, if you have to define a check is a document which orders a bank to pay a particular amount of money from a person's account to another individual's or company's account on whose name the check has been made or issued. Now, what are the essentials of a check? What are the basic requirements of writing a check? Now, a check is an unconditional order. A check is always drawn on a particular bank. Signature on the check is mandatory and can only be done by the maker of the check, who is signing the check, from whose account the money is to be deducted. The amount is always certain sum of money from one's account. A check is always payable on demand. A check payment is always in cash. This cash amount is to be paid to the person mentioned on the check. Now, let's talk about the number of parties which are involved in a check. Let's first talk about the drawer or the maker. Now, who is the drawer or the maker? Now, he or she is the customer or the account holder who issues the check. So, for example, I want to write a check to my friend. So, I go to my bank, which is State Bank of India, and make a check. So, this means the customer or the account holder, which is me, is the drawer or the maker. Now, who is the drawee? Now, drawee is basically the bank on which the check is drawn and is called drawee. Always remember that a check is always drawn on a particular banker. So, in my case, my bank is SBI. So, State Bank of India is drawee here. Now, who is a payee? The individual who is named in the check for getting the payment is known as the payee. So I am writing this check to my friend. So my friend is the payee in this case. Interestingly, the drawer and the payee can be the same individual in particular case. Now let's talk about depositing versus cashing a check. So what do you mean by that? Drawee pay, we have already discussed about this. Now, depositing versus cashing a check. Now, cashing a check means that you will be offered cash in hand. One can simply walk away with the complete amount of the payment and can spend that money as per his or her requirements without any restriction. On the other hand, depositing a check basically means adding that amount of your bank account or credit union. Under the deposit process, you might need to wait a couple of days until the full amount is available for withdrawal or spending. Okay. So, what are some of the common safety measures once you're writing a check? Because check is subject to fraud as well. Many times, fraud incidents have happened relating to writing of check. So one needs to destroy all cancelled checks unless and until they are used for a particular purpose. Make sure that you do not hand over a check without the presence of date, amount of check in numbers and words, and payee name. Keep your signature clear, and if it needed, sign twice to ensure that the check is not bounced due to signature mismatch. Further, mention the card number, mobile number, connection number on the reverse side of the check while you make the payment towards the bill for utilities. It is strictly prohibited to staple, disfigure, or fold the check or cause any sort of damage of the MICR branch. So I hope this video would have given you a good idea about what all things to do once you're writing a check. So if you have liked this video, you can press the like button, subscribe to our channel, and share it on social media. Help us to spread education in this beautiful world. Thank you.